I generally would be against because I don't like the idea of for-profit prisons.
Starting with the prisons, when I took office, New Mexico had, so I'll call the prison problem when I took office the biggest problem that the state had. And again, reality-based, what are the problems? So we had over 600 prisoners housed out of state. We needed new prisons. I am going to argue that on an absolute apples-to-apples comparison, the private prisons cost 66 cents as opposed to the dollar spent on public prison. The legislature refused to build new prisons, although they would allocate the money to have to pay for our prisoners being housed out of state. So I was able to take that money and use it to privatize half the state's prisons. I thought that that was good government.
I was wondering if you could talk about the relationship developed between the court system and the private prisons a little bit. Most people think that's a cocktail for corruption.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all. I didn't see it at all. I saw it as a really good thing. Again,
if I was a prison owner, I'd want everybody in this room to be in jail. To make that kind of quota. So that's my fear of that.
Yeah, and I don't see it. Like I say, I see the ability to shut down private prisons a lot easier than shutting down public prisons.
But maybe because you're an honest person and you're the governor at the time, but what about other governors to come?
Again, I would still argue my case. Shutting down the public sector is a tough one.
Yeah.
And again, I would be making proposal to actually eliminate the number of people that are currently in prison. I have a different view of private prison. If we could reduce the number of individuals in prison, and this now gets back to my position on drugs, if we can reduce the number of individuals that are locked up, it's going to be a lot easier to shut down the private prisons as opposed to the public prisons.